Well, so what's your name and your badge number?
My name is Officer Womsey,
Womsey? Okay.
1948.
Okay.
So will you allow me to speak now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so basically what I was saying earlier, we had somebody that was offended by the gestures you were making, and that's our job, is to make sure that that doesn't happen, because these are students that's walking in this mall, like right here. I know you're not on campus, but you're right on campus offending students on the campus. So the job here is to write you up as a citation, disorderly conduct, for offending someone.
Does freedom of speech protect offensive speech?
Does freedom of speech do what?
Protect offensive speech?
It doesn't matter if freedom of speech. Someone was offended. That's against the law. I don't want to argue with you.
Okay.
It's against the law.
Sorry, can you say that again? Is it against the law to offend somebody?
Yes.
Okay. So, why? I mean, I thought freedom of speech was to protect.
I gotta get your ID, man. I mean, I don't mind you doing the camera, but you have to work with me like I'm working with you. So, could you give me your ID, please? I gave you
And
my
what specifically
information.
were the words that was offensive?
Can I have your ID, sir?
Yeah, sure. What are the words that were offensive?
I told you the words earlier. I said that you use anus. I said that you were offending the sorority.
Well, that could be a biological class, right?
It's fine. Well,
Anus is a
penis.
That's also a biological word.
I understand.
So would you be?
Well, just work with me like I'm working
Okay.
with you. Can I get your ID?
I'm
please?
happy to work, and I thank you.
No problem.
Is there a way you'd like me? What were the words you'd recommend? Biological words. What would be the suggested words I should use next time?
I can't tell you what to do, sir. I don't know what your goal here.
Well, I know I would think.
I know that you
I want
offended someone, and I'm just doing my job.
Well, I would
okay?
like to thank you for protecting my freedom of speech, but I don't know if that's what you're doing right now. But you know, I wish I could thank you for protecting my freedom of speech. But see, like for example, in Canada they have hate speech laws. Also Australia, but I'm very proud of America that they have these freedom of speech laws that protects offensive speech. Because there's no point in having a freedom of speech law if it doesn't protect offensive speech.
You're absolutely right, but when you offend somebody else, then it's our job to do something about it, and that's why I'm here trying to tell you what you should do, so you can offending somebody which is against the law. Okay?
I can go to jail for offending someone?
You can go to jail for offending someone, disorderly conduct. That's against the law.
Oh, okay.
Is this your driver's license number here, sir?
Oh, yes, sir.
It's a violation of the First Amendment. Offensive speech, free speech. There's no unless people are offended by it. If no one's offended by our speech, you don't need a First Amendment. That's what it's saying.
All right. Thank you, sir. I talked to him. I'm going to get his 27. I told him, you know, it's DOC. We're going to write him up for it because we had somebody that said they're offended by the words he was using. He indicates that this First Amendment, he can say what he wants, freedom of speech, but that's not what the law says. The law says, I mean, if you offend somebody and they want to press charges, you can't do that. So that's where we at right now. And then he asked me if he can get put in jail for a Class C, and it just depends on if he escalate or de-escalate the situation. So I just hope that he doesn't, so we won't.
So I'll be written up for disorderly of conduct.
Yes, sir.
For using the word anus and penis.
For using the words dirty penis, genital warts, you can't keep your legs closed. It's a war on the anus. Homosexuals at UT. Sorority girls are very slutty. I won't rape
Oh,
myself.
no, I didn't use that word.
Okay.
I never used that word.
You said 99% of the words because you didn't stop me, so that's disorderly conduct.
No, I didn't say that.
1948.
The eyes of God are upon Texas. He doesn't like seeing
So how much will this ticket be? How much is a disorderly of conduct?
This guy told me to
Okay,
go away.
so it'll be a hearing.
I'm offended. Right up there, officers. This guy told me to go away. I'm offended at that. You gonna do anything about that?
So there will be a hearing for me using the word anus and penis in public.
Anything goes on this campus.
No, you just
I'm
go
just
over
clarifying.
there.
I'm
I
just
know. You
clarifying.
just take it with by the judge. The judge will take care
And
of
do
it.
you know when the court case will be?
I'll give you a date down here in a minute.
Okay.
All right, man.
God's offended. You better wake up. You're gonna split hell wide open if you don't turn from your sins and call upon the name of the Lord.
And under what conditions would I be arrested, basically? For basically, how bad would the freedom of speech have to be? So, how would you recommend me saying these words in a less offensive way? Well, I mean, I think you guys generally want to defend free speech. And do you sincerely think offensive words trump free speech?
I'm just citing what the law says, man. Honestly,
Well, the law-
I
I mean-
can't tell you what to say or not say.
Well, you kind of are by writing me this ticket.
Okay.
Okay, well, I forgive you. I hold no ill will against you.
Nothing personal,
I want to
man.
see you guys in heaven, but I want to thank you for protecting my freedom of speech. I want to thank you for that because a lot of cops, they'll say, hey, freedom of speech, not in America. Well, I want to thank you guys because not all cops are man enough to defend freedom of speech. So I thank you for doing that. Thank you for defending my right to say words in public. Because I know this is America. This is Texas, actually. Texas. And lots of freedom of speech. So was there any threat? Did I say any threat at all? No. No threats? Okay. Was there any immediate act of violence at hand? Nope. Okay. Okay. We have M. Olifers 1902. And if I could get yours? S. Carter. Can I have your badge number?
1684.
1684. Thank you so much.
Evil, but if you don't bleed, you'll die in
What do
your
you say your last name, sir?
Borchert, B-O-R.
Borchert? Okay.
Borchert, B-O-R-C-H-E-R-T.
I just want to make sure. And do you have a middle name, sir?
We'll just use Borchert.
Okay, I just want to make sure. And do you have a current address?
What was on here?
I don't know. I didn't.
What do you need?
I need his address. Okay. Thank you, sir.
So how much will the ticket be for me saying anus and penis in public?
That'll be up to the judge, bro.
Yeah, it's up to the judge.
Well, what is it typically?
I really don't know, honestly.
Have any of you guys ever written tickets out for offensive speech before?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And what were the words used for the other people? Or?
We write so many of them, man. I can't answer that question for you.
Okay. Now, do you think this is like normal? Like most universities will write up tickets for people saying anus and penis.
No, it's not just university. It's just
It's all over America.
it's the law here. In
It's
Texas,
the law.
It's the law.
It's the law in Texas not to say anus and penis in public.
It's the law to not offend anybody.
It's the law to not offend. Now, can you cite this law? So
Texas.
it's the law. But I can, I can be
Offensive
offended by you
speech.
saying what you said.
Offensive speech. Profanity.
Profanity. Now, did I use any cuss words? Can you name any cuss words that I've said? You don't have to answer any of these questions. I'm an evangelist. I preach the gospel. Some of the gospel, I would say the gospel itself is offensive. The gospel says no homosexual will inherit the kingdom of God. Now, basically, anyone can be triggered by anything anyone says. So is this like a landslide for free speech? I mean, is this kind of a slippery slope?
I can't answer the question, man. Honestly, I'm trying to work with you, man. Honestly, I'm really trying.
Okay. So if we don't stop, we'll keep getting
I'm
tickets.
not
If-
threatening you. I'm not saying. I'm
Maybe
just saying.
if people call and get offended.
It is my job to de-escalate the situation for our students. Okay. So we've done that. I hope you stop.
You're not against preaching at all. I mean, it's okay to preach just as long as it's not offensive.
Exactly.
I see.
Absolutely. So another thing too. You see with your friend.
Yeah, the marker.
Yeah, you see what the mark is there.
Stay behind them.
Yeah, you understand that divides campus, on campus, off campus. Stay behind that. Don't make offensive gestures so people won't call us and have to do our job.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with you preaching. There's nothing wrong with you doing what you do. But don't do anything offensive because that's what triggered us to give you a citation for.
Okay. Offensive
Thank you,
things.
sir.
Okay. Just to be clear, you guys are defending my right to freely speak, but you're also giving me a citation for freely
All right,
speaking.
Mr. Borchett, I'm going to explain this to you. You're receiving a citation today. It's not an admission of guilt. It's just, I'm going to ask you to sign here in a minute, stating that you're going
What
to.
happens if I don't sign?
I'll still give it to you and just put on there you did not sign.
Okay.
And I'm giving you 30 days to appear before Justice of the Peace Court, number 5.
Okay.
Here's the number. We're supposed to call.
I won't be in town then.
Okay.
So what would you suggest?
Still call.
Just
So
call.
Just call this number's right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just call them and they'll deal with it and set up a certain thing for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Do you sign?
No,
citation?
I won't.
No?
So if you don't sign the citation, you're going to be forced to be magistrated for the charge. A way to be magistrated for the charge is to arrest you and take you down to the jail.
Oh,
Or
really?
have a magistrate 24
Okay, so I better sign it then.
If you want to stay out
If
here,
you
you
want to stay out here and
Okay, sure.
All right.
like you said, it's not an admission of guilt. It's just saying you understand, contact the court, and take care of the citation.
Where do I?
Just right up here, at the very top. All right, thank you, sir.
So I basically be arrested if I don't sign it.
Any other questions regarding the process for the citation?
Well, I probably won't be able to make the court.
Okay, yeah, if you just call them, the phone number's in the bottom right-hand corner.
Okay.
They can explain the options for you and how the process goes.
Sure. Do you want to call them? I mean, I want you to talk to them too.
No, it's your citation. You call them.
Well, you are the ones who wrote it, so I would,
Exactly.
So would you be willing to talk to the person I call?
No, if they need to contact us, they have our number. They can get it.
Okay. Well, I want to call them right now. Okay.
Okay, feel free.
Go ahead.